Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. My name is Kuo Vadis, and I'll be your guiding concierge tonight as we come back to another night of me trying to catch up with my long gaming backlog. This one is back to Dark Deity. Last time we spent quite a long time trying to get through that temple of Cleric. And now we have been given word that we need to head all the way back to the water. I suppose we're already turning to Isen's Hope. So, to continue off, in the Temple of Cleric, our party finds a group of cultists led by a strange reanimated warrior named Nao. They steal the relic and make their escape, finding out shortly after that the stone they've stolen speaks. Wait, Nao was a reanimated person? I did not expect that. I didn't notice that at all. It instructs them that they must return to their ship and depart, as the trial of soul is somewhere in the ocean. They make the journey, careful to be wary of the stone as Alistair had warned. Now setting sail, they are given direction by the stone who holds their lives in its confidence. Assuming Ford doesn't shipwreck them along the way, they are headed to deep waters. Oh, that better not be a flag. That better not be a flag. Well, now that we've done absolutely everything possible without further instruction, I was wondering if you received any more wisdom from your magical rock.
Not quite.
Not a word.
Pointless.
Fantastic. It's more than likely we're meant to be on the other side of the continent when instead we've been off on this wild cockatrice chase. I think I'm starting to see why your father warned us about this guide. Ah, such doubt when I've done nothing but assist you. And no, you haven't done everything possible. As far as I can tell, we're still anchored. How does it know that? At any rate, I think we would benefit from more instruction right now. As you wish. Your destination lies in the heart of the Shimmering Mist. The Shimmering Mist? Your friend is quite attentive. Ford, do you know this place? I've known a few captains who set out for it, but not any I've ever seen again. I'd always thought they'd gone a little sea crazy. Those poor crews. We're going to the Bermuda Triangle. Then it's dangerous. I've only heard stories, but I'd say so from the sound of them. High winds, low visibility, sharp volcanic rocks. Not much reason to go there in the first place. I don't know, Irving. It sounds like a trap. Please, what good would it do me to sink to the bottom of the ocean for the rest of eternity? You seemed happy enough to sit in that temple for God knows how long. Happy may not be the most accurate description. I know it sounds frightening, but we've been through worse. Besides, what choice do we have? I'd gladly hear out any alternative.
That's it.
Then we sail for the Shimmering Mist. Ford, would you know how to take us there if you wanted to? I know the general direction. It's somewhere southeast of here. We might be able to see the mist a ways out. I'll not have you scouring the seas for low-flying clouds. As soon as the stars appear in the night, you will set sail and follow the constellation of the slain basilisk. If you stay the course, you will arrive in the mist in 3 days' time. Once we enter it, I will lead you to the temple, but it will be imperative you do exactly as I say. Very well. Are we provisioned for the journey? Assuming shipwreck's not in the cards, we should have plenty to get us to Etland.
Pace yourself.
Good. Once the sun sets behind Varroa, we'll raise the anchor. In the meanwhile, take some time to rest and prepare. Only the gods know what lies ahead. I'll bet that damn rock does too. Alright, we have our next screen. Time to read some bonds. Oh, that's a lot. Alright, starting with Maeve. Maeve, have you been friends with Irving's dad a long time? Actually, I've only spoken to him on a handful of occasions. Our two organizations cooperate now and then, but we mostly keep to our own. Before we got wrapped up with the aspects, I never knew how many secret organizations there were out there. Do you think there are more we don't even know about?
That's correct.
I'm quite sure of it, and not all of them are so benevolent either.
Wow.
That's a scary thought. Luckily, you're in good hands with this group, but still, it's all the more reason to remain alert at all times. Do you know about any of those secret groups yourself? I might. Marin said you know a lot of secret things, not just because you're in the Mystic Council, but because of your old age.
Pardon?
Is that right? And how old did Marin presume I was?
Oh, no.
Oh, shoot, I forgot. She told me not to mention that she said that. That's quite alright, Alden. She's correct. I am old. In human years, that is. I'm still relatively young for an elf. But someone with even a couple years head start over you can be a wellspring of wisdom. I've known that to be true in my own lifetime. From what I understand, Alden, you were recruited from Brookstead Academy before your training was complete, whereas Marin just passed her final test. She might help you fill in the gaps in your training. You'd be wise to heed her advice when she offers it. She's definitely smart, and a good healer too. I do wish she'd give me a little space sometimes though.
Very well.
She will. As your— ow, I just bit my tongue. As your strength increases, in the meantime, my advice would be to try and be patient with her. Try not to rush the process. Alright, I can try that. Oops. Maeve. There we go. Vesta. Vesta, it's good to see you again. It seems you fared well these last few years.
Huh?
Goodness, has it been that long? If I remember correctly, our paths last crossed at the Crooked Spire in 1100. That's right, you have a prodigious memory, Maeve. It's part of the job requirement. That I can believe, but yes, I have fared well, and in times like these, you can't be too grateful for that. No, you can't. Until I found my temple overrun with undead, of course. If Irving and his friends hadn't arrived by some act of divine providence, I'd expect we'd be having a very different conversation now. Yes, the necromancer. Edlin seems to be in the stage of restlessness of misfortune in this age. Has it ever been any different?
Actually,
It has. Every continent has seen its fair share of strife. And you lived through plenty of it yourself. Some, yes. I think that's one of the advantages of the elves employed in the council services. They make it easier to take the long view. And the half-elves, of course. I should hope.
The order.
At any rate, whatever we're up against must be pretty serious for our factions to be collaborating again. I'm afraid it is. I'd say on the upside, our cooperation has a chance to make history, but in reality, if we play things right, the world will never know the extent of our involvement. That's true. Taking to the shadows to keep the darkness at bay is a rather thankless job. And yet, I wouldn't trade it for all the glory of kings. No, nor would I. How selfless of the two of you. Captain, I've heard you've been with Irving's battle group from the start. At the start, it wasn't Irving's battle group. I was charged with their command. Yet, I don't imagine it was your decision to defect, unless I'm mistaken. That decision was one we made together, and not one of us took it lightly. I'm sure that's true. Well, allow me to assure you, it was the right one. Varric is impervious to reason.
actually,
I have it on good authority that his demeanor fell sharply before the war, and he's only unraveled further since. On what authority exactly? Intelligence. From a contact within his inner circle. I'll not trust the whispers of spies any more than the word of an oath breaker. That doesn't leave us much to choose between.
No.
No, but I've heard enough to make up my mind.
very well.
Very well. Trust that I've no intention of trying to change it.
Forgive me.
I only wish to commend you for your leadership. Without it, I'm not sure Irving ever would have come to his father unharmed, or that we'd know what to do of the aspects. I appreciate your words, Grand Inquisitor. If my actions have served not only Delia, but Taraziel at large in some way, I'm grateful for it. But you have cause to be grateful indeed. Right. Next is Irving with Lincoln. Huh? Irving. I have never been one for fine words, but even if I were, I expect the right ones will be hard to find now. I can only imagine what you feel. I don't know what it's like to lose a brother.
Sterling.
Maybe not, but you know what it's like to lose your friend. My dearest friend. The void of his absence is a burden we will both bear. I only know, wish we had more time. I don't think he expected to die like that.
Man.
A soldier makes his peace with death the moment he lifts a sword. Sterling was no exception. How can you be so sure? Because we made a pact, Sterling and I, if either of us should perish. You take care of each other's families.
Indeed.
Yes. And I suppose that's what you're doing now. Irving, of course I have no intention of failing my oath to your brother, but it's not as if you are some helpless child in need of defending. You've learned to protect yourself better than I could ever hope to, and your friends. I'd say Sterling would be proud of you for that, but I know he already was. A bit premature on his part, but he said as much, and I know he meant it.
Together.
Then with any luck, we'll make him right. We'll honor his legacy together.
With honor.
I desire nothing more. And then Monroe. What's up, City Slicker?
Pointless.
City Slicker, charming. Do you teach you any larger words out in wherever you're from?
Bummer.
Nope. I'm as dumb as a doorknob and I'm uneducated to boot. I slept in the barn with the piggies as a girl. That's appalling. I don't feel that I need to know any of this. But wait, it gets worse. My mom and pa, well, they don't read too good. My best friend in the whole world was a cow.
Ugh.
I see you're toying with me then. Don't. I haven't the patience today.
Can you not?
Maybe don't be such a jackass when someone takes genuine interest in how you're doing. How am I supposed to decipher sincerity out of your barnyard insult? It's not an insult, Monroe. Some people call each other names endearingly. I would think in all your fancy education, you might have noticed that.
Naturally.
I am fully aware that the name came across as personally offensive to me. As if I don't understand the countryside because I'm stuck in the city. As if such a thing were possible. Oh, so you do understand the country. I've read plenty on it. To preside over one's peasants, well, one must be versed in their ways. Peasants? Geez, Monroe, how many chances do you want me to give you?
Absurd.
I don't want you to give me anything. I want you to go away. Fine. Monroe, you are destined to be a loner in the future. Tell me what you know of Joyce.
How cute.
I thought you didn't have the time for commoner harlots like myself. It's been eating at me for some time. I am a slave to my own curiosity. Interesting. I wonder where that comes from.
Explain.
What did she say about me? I must know.
What now?
First, you have to tell me why you need to hear it so badly. Is it textbook arrogance or genuine infatuation with Joyce? You're hardly giving me good options to pick from. I don't appreciate having words poured in my mouth. Yeah, no kidding. Maybe you should think about that before you do the same to other people. I'm not here for a lecture in ethics, Bianca. I'm here to learn what Joyce said and nothing more. You still haven't answered why you care.
Absurd.
Black is fine. You want to know so blasted badly why I care? I love gossip and I can't stand knowing people talk about me behind my back.
Who'da thunk?
You're a gossip. Gosh, that explains so much. I wouldn't appreciate you sharing that information. Now, tell me. Oh, this is too good. Alright, deal's a deal. Joyce used to come by the shop all the time. She told me you hated her guts, and she hadn't the slightest clue why. That's ridiculous. We barely spoke. Why would I care about her one way or the other?
Could be.
Okay, she didn't say that. I was baiting you to give me more information.
Fool.
Will you just tell me already? She said that she heard you thinking of leaving Etland for a while. Spread your wings a little bit. Did she? I wonder who told her. I was far from open about it. And you did, didn't you?
Naturally.
That's why I was on Ford's ship in the first place, yes. Interesting. quit looking at me like that.
Not even.
I don't think I will, gossiper. Monroe, you make it so easy to get underneath your skin. Hey! Sophia, can you play catch with your ferret somewhere else? I'm trying to concentrate. Oh, on what? A spell? As it so happens. What's it do?
Naturally.
It turns all ferrets in a 12-foot radius into ash and dust.
Huh?
You're joking, right? Willing to take that chance? Come on, Butter, let's get out of here. And Sophia, for what it's worth, I don't think he appreciates being launched into the air.
Butter.
Of course he does. Look, he's smiling ear to ear.
Absurd.
He's certainly baring his teeth, but I wouldn't take that as a good sign. Besides, he's a ferret, not a flying squirrel. There are squirrels that can fly? Well, I suppose they more jump, really. Weird. They shouldn't call them jumping squirrels. If I ever meet the one who named them, I'll let you know. Sounds good. Quite a simple conversation there. Sophia, there was something I wanted to show you. Did Butter leave another present in your bedroom? No, not this time, but I think I figured out how to summon one of those storm spirits well enough to show you what they look like. Ah, stay back, Butter. What are you worried about? I haven't done anything yet. Aren't these spirits you summon, aren't you made to summon to attack people? Well, usually yeah, but I can summon one that's completely harmless. You want me to show you?
Well.
Alright, if you promise it's safe. I promise. Here goes. A bunny. God, this is so cute. Alden, wow. How did you learn how to do that? By accident, actually. I tried to cast a spell and I thought it missed. Then I looked over to see this little guy hopping around the battlefield. That's incredible. You've got a real talent here, you know? You could put on a show or something. Yeah, it'll make a good party trick when this is all over. I bet it would.
Aw.
Thanks for showing me that, Alden. And sorry I panicked for a second there. That was silly of me. I think this was just what I needed. It totally brightened my day. You deserve it. What you said to me before about giving myself more credit for my accomplishments, that did the same for me. It's nice to return the favor. You really should give yourself more credit. Look at what you just did. Hey, think you could do it again? Absolutely. Aren't they bonding nicely? All that stuff about ancient Elvish and the riddle written on the walls of the temple? How did you know all that?
Certainly.
I've devoted a great deal of time to archaic linguistics, the way people communicate, the stories and legends that persist in a culture's collective subconscious. These things fascinate me. That's... wow. Someday I hope I'll be as wise as you.
Intelligence is its own reward.
Knowledge comes with study. With wisdom comes only with time and reflection.
Wow.
How do you reflect? I find it helps to keep a journal. Maybe I should do that. What do you write in it? Poems? Riddles? Occasionally. My thoughts and memories mostly. I try to write things down as soon as they happen with as many vivid details as possible. Sometimes when I read my earlier entries, I hardly recognize the elf I used to be. So then, you've changed a lot. I have, and you'll find that you will too. That's good to hear.
I'm sure of it.
What do you mean? Sometimes it feels like I'm playing catch up with everybody else, or things go right over my head. I don't want to be a burden on anyone, especially not my sister.
Come again?
Alden, don't be ridiculous. You made significant contributions ever since your trial at Brookstead. That's more than most of us can say. I guess you're right. Keep your chin up, lad. Hone your strength and guard against your weaknesses. You'll find it's well worth it. Trust me. Alden really needs that confidence boost, huh? I can't believe you just pulled that off. We pulled that off, Garrick. I'm letting you take occasional credit for my genius. We've been over this.
Are you sure?
So now we wait? This is too good. What if Lincoln walks in before Bianca does? He won't. I memorized their schedules. Bianca is going to freak out when she thinks Lincoln has really been in love with her this whole time. Where did you learn to forge handwriting like that? you have any idea how many drunken love letters I've had to written to me? Let alone the countless ones that were given to me to pass on to someone else? You read the ones for other people?
Really?
Of course I do. Sometimes I'd even change little details and ruin them or make them better. Was a good hobby, really. That is positively evil. But I only changed the ones that obviously had no chance or needed the help.
You're really something.
That doesn't make it better. Letters are private.
Can you not?
What's got up your pants today? Aren't you forgetting you were just all in for us forging a love letter to Bianca? That was before I realized the framework came from other people's suffering.
Oh, come on.
Oh, don't be so drastic. Half of them didn't even remember writing them the next day. What are you hiding now? Well, maybe I'm working on a letter of my
Fool
own.
me.
Hold your horses, you what now? I said maybe I'm working on a letter of my own. And you thought it was a good idea to tell me this?
Hardly.
Of course not, but you yelled at me to tell you, so I did. Fair, I do that sometimes. Who would this letter happen to be for? Wouldn't you like to know? I would. Now who is it for? You've chosen a life of adventure then, Benji. Benji's had that choice made. It's in his
Are you
bones.
sure?
Oops. So joining us is just a step along the way of fulfilling your divine destiny? Yeah, that's a good way to think about it. I see. Life on the road has its difficulties, you know. You never know when you'll return home, and sometimes you wonder if you ever will. That's not going to stop me. Other days, you're not sure where you'll sleep once the sun sets, or where your next meal might crop up.
Nothing less than the
Not a problem for Benji. I brought a bedroll and enough corn on the cob to last me a long time.
You're really something.
At the rate you go through those, you'd need a caravan to transport that much corn. You didn't hire a caravan, did you?
No way!
No. Should I? We might still be able to find one. You do eat other things, don't you?
It's simple.
Oh yeah. It's just a sort of power food for me, but I'm not picky. In that case, I think we'll be alright. Minus the caravan.
Hey, thanks.
So you'll help me carry some. That's not exactly what I meant. Oh, Benji, you are such a jock. Next is Samara and Bianca. You know, you don't have to hover around me. I appreciate that you've helped me get through my queasiness with all this fighting, but I'm all right now.
How cute.
Who said that that's why I'm hovering around you? I guess no one did. You can't honestly enjoy talking about your hometown as much as you have though.
Definitely.
No, I don't. But I told you a bunch of fake stories to get you to calm down. Now I'm telling you the real ones. But the rolling hills? Oh, they're nice, but Red Hill puts us to shame. Hard to keep a rivalry up with a town that dwarfs yours in every capacity. What a funny term. Dwarfs. Seems sort of mean, doesn't it? Never thought it'd be about that. Don't really understand how you look into things like that so often. Doesn't your head get clogged up? What do you mean? You're always asking me questions about academics type stuff, like what I think of words. I don't think about words, I just use them.
Can't help it.
I didn't realize I did that. Seems normal to me. I'd spent my whole life around academics. No, I didn't mean it as a bad thing. I think it's impressive. I like your normal. Thank you. Oh, that's very kind of her. Sarah? Does being out in the wild ever remind you of the royal gardens? All the time. Yeah, me too. I miss them. The gentle waterfalls, the emerald parakeets chirping away in the willows. I miss the quiet. Samara, you hated the gardens.
No.
Sorry, Sarah, that would be incorrect. I hated not being allowed to leave the gardens. That never lasted very long anyway. Thanks to me. Yes, thanks to you. You were absolutely impossible. No, sneaking out unnoticed was impossible, supposedly, which is exactly why I had to do it. I think you've proven my case.
Are you sure?
Let's not forget the part you played convincing Mother to secure us some more freedom. That's my big sister, ever the diplomat. Half sister. Maybe, but it's clear we both inherited the stubborn half.
Surely not.
I prefer to say persistent. There's that diplomacy again. Are you capable of giving it a rest when you talk to your sister? Forgive me, your half-sister? I think we both know the answer to that question. That's right. Yes, you're more than capable. And here I'd almost forgotten. Had you? What a pleasant thought. Do hang on to that dream. Sure will. Whoa, these two are getting catty with each other. I hope we see more of that. I hope you don't hold Swift Harbor against me. No, that was Irving's decision, not yours. But it was the right one. We know that now.
Disgraceful.
Never in my life would I have guessed I'd raise a sword against Delian troops. Their faces were all so full of disbelief. You think that was easy for us? The people of Aramor have always trusted in our protection. No, I don't imagine it was easy at all. Then we understand one another. I certainly understand the threat these aspects pose, especially in the hands of this sorcerer, whoever he may be. In that case, I hope you'll believe me when I say the danger is greater than all the armies of Delia or Aramor mustered against us. I do hope you're wrong about that, Sarah, but I fear you might be right.
We need you in this fight.
The sooner you stop fearing it and start believing it, the better. What won you the hearts of your people anyway? Is it your king cut from the same tyrannical cloth as ours? Not quite. King Cyrus is an honorable man and an excellent general, but not every problem can be solved with the army. While you and your sister prefer a more diplomatic approach.
It's simply politics.
When possible, do you not? In my line of work, such decisions were left to those above my rank. And if they weren't, I know the cost of war too well to turn it to as anything other than a last resort. If only the rulers of this land shared your sentiment. You'd make a fine queen, Sarah, if you don't mind my saying so.
I'd be honored.
Our mother prepared us for the possibility often enough. Do you expect it will come to pass? Ooh, that's a dangerous answer. I don't know. I'm not sure I'd even want it. But whether I want it or not, Samara and I have a duty to be ready for it. For our people's sake.
With honor.
Those are the words of a worthy leader. Thank you, Lincoln. I think that's enough talk of the future for today. We should return to the task at hand. Ooh, that was a testy question. If you had said yes, you're essentially saying that you hope that the queen passes. 2 esteemed captains in the Delian army, now deserters. How in the Black Abyss did this happen? We weren't so esteemed after we added "Stop a village from being razed by bandits" to our itinerary. Remember that? I do. And what great use that memory is to me now. Never said it would be.
No.
No, you didn't. Look, Varric's not the man he was when either of us enlisted. We both know of that. True, but he is still king.
Ugh.
Why should that mean anything when he's broken every oath he's ever uttered? Then the crown has lost its weight. That feels like an understatement. I don't know. If Sterling felt the same way, he'd be with us right now. There must be more to the story. Well, whatever it is, we're staying loyal to our oath to protect Varric's subjects, even if he isn't. You once taught me the difference between fidelity and blind loyalty, remember? Good. To know you're paying attention. Now and again. Quite a simple conversation there. It's Caius. Hey Benji, do you mind if I ask you something? What's it about?
Well,
About you.
Alright.
Sweet, I love talking about that. Great, I was just wondering. Oh, this is silly. Go ahead, ask away. Well, oh god, this is so embarrassing. But how strong are you? I mean, have you ever actually measured it in some way? That's a great question. Sophia, and not at all embarrassing. I've been asked that many times before. So, what's the answer? Well, I can tell you this. At the point when we left Red Hill, I knew I was the strongest man for miles around, and that was a proven fact. How did you know that? We've had several contests over the years. At my peak, no one's ever even come close. Wow, that's really impressive.
Hey, thanks.
Tell me about it. You want to hear a story? Sure, I love stories. Once on our farm, one of our oxen died while we were tilling the fields. Oh no, that's terrible. Yeah, it was not a pretty sight. Anyways, I carried its body off to the side, put it on the yoke, and finished the tilling the field all by myself. Whoa, I'm just trying to picture that in my head. I mean, not in a weird way or anything. How much was there left to do? How about half? Half? By the gods, Benji, that must have been insanely hard. Oh yeah, totally. Well, not for me, of course, because of my training and everything. But for most people, yeah, it would have basically been impossible. Right, well, I'd say that's a pretty good answer.
All right.
Glad to hear it. Let me know if you have any more questions. Will do. Come on, Butter. You've got to eat. We've got a big adventure ahead of us. Hey there, Sophia. Oh, hi, Caius. Feeding the ferret? Trying to. He won't eat, and he hasn't eaten anything all day. I'm starting to get worried. What's that you're giving him? These little salted beef squares. He usually loves them.
Hold on.
Does he know any tricks? Oh yeah, lots. Ask him to do one and try rewarding him with the food. Alright, Butter, handstand! Handstand! There you go, who's a good boy? And he's eating again, just like that.
Nice move.
Just like that. How'd you know that would work? I used to have a pet of my own back in the day. Really? You never told me. Yep, stray mutt. We wound up under the same awning one rainy day and well, the rest was history. He used to do the same thing. Wouldn't eat unless I made him earn it.
Well,
Come to think of it, it's a wonder he survived the streets on his own for as long as he did. He might not have acted that way before. I think pets are like us in more ways than most admit. Haven't you ever enjoyed something more because it was a challenge to get? Yeah, but maybe he just didn't want to take your food in case you wanted to eat it. I wouldn't put it past him. He was a sweet dog. What was his name? Marcus. Lost him just before I enlisted, unfortunately. Still miss him.
Aw.
Aw. I'm sorry, Caius. That's hard. Oh well. He was an old dog. Lived a pretty good second half of his life for a stray too. Besides, I don't think I would have had the heart to leave him behind anyway. So I guess it all worked out in the end. Still, I'm not looking to put myself through that again anytime soon. Maybe I'll get my next dog when I'm 80. That way, in all likelihood, it'll outlive me. Just wait till the next time you see a little puppy. That'll change your mind. Knowing me, it probably will. And next is Helena. Helena, hey! Are you alright? Yes, just a bit startled. Oh, sorry if it's that my fault. Anyway, I had something I want to ask you. Sophia? Yeah? If you will, allow me to ask you something first. Oh yeah, sure. Do you understand the value of silence?
Well,
Oh, definitely. Whenever I'm out in the woods, I try to move real quiet so the animals don't hear me. That way, I get to see them doing all sorts of things. Eating, climbing, playing. If I'm too loud, they get scared and run away. Have you ever considered the same principle might apply to humans? Like sneaking up on them and watching them eat? Doesn't that seem a little creepy? Or perhaps reverencing the silence when you find them in prayer. Oh, you're talking about yourself. I get it now. It's easy for you to get scared and want to run away like a wild animal.
No.
That's not what I meant.
uh-huh.
No need to honeycomb things around me. Believe me, I get it. I won't be a pinecone in your hair. See ya. Sophia, wait. Sophia, what a misunderstanding. Honestly, that was a pretty cute misunderstanding too. Can you believe how far we've come since Duskwater? Of course I can believe it. It's the grand adventure I always yearned for. I knew I would get it someday. Uh-huh. You know it's alright to get a little homesick. I do. I miss my mom and pops sometimes. But there wasn't much in Duskwater to miss. Why would I be homesick? Home doesn't need to be interesting or fun. It's a fab place of safety. A place you can be comfortably. A lot of cold comfort coming our way recently. Yeah, things have been a little rocky. Doesn't mean I'm ready to go running home to Mama. No, I wouldn't think so. Just want to check in and see where your head is. On my shoulders last I checked. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. You and I are really one older brother away from being the same person. How do you mean? You've lived in a small town that you felt wasn't big enough for what you wanted out of life. So did I. Without my brother moving us to Sojourn, I may still be there. You're braver than I ever was. Oh, I don't know about that. You're sort of like a rock for me. I look to you to know how to act. You would have much better manners if that really were the case. No, I do. Not when we're sitting around or traveling, obviously, but when things get tense, you know that world better than I do. Well, not for long. You're learning fast, and we've seen more than our fair share of conflict already. I've got a feeling that we won't be seeing the end of that anytime soon. I think we all have that feeling. Do you really look to me? More than I'd care to admit. Wow, that's a weird feeling, honestly. I don't know how I feel about that. Honestly, if I were told that somebody looked up to me like that, I would be at a loss of words as well. Next time we're in mortal danger and you feel a little heat on the back of your head, that's me sitting staring at you. It's creepy, really.
Oh, cute.
I'd say a lot of things could describe you, Sia. Creepy is not one of them. You really make me feel like a better soldier, you know. You're so much more than a soldier. And don't let old Lincoln tell you any different. He cares in his own way. Thank you for confiding in me, Sia. I'm glad we had this talk. Sure thing, Captain. Isn't that cute? I meant to ask, Benji. How was that for new battles and heights of glory? You mean what happened at Smith Harbor? Yeah, biggest combat engagement either of us might hope to see. Maybe hope isn't the best word. Definitely the kind of thing that goes down in history. Just also way shorter than I expected.
Definitely.
All the plays and fairs, the sword fights drag on. In real combat, it's often over as soon as someone gets skewered. Good point. Doesn't help when a powerful wizard all but wipes out both sides either. That was truly tragic. For Irving especially. Though for what it's worth, it probably helped avoid a more drawn out struggle. Something like that only would have worsened animosity between our nations, if you can imagine.
I'm lost.
I'll leave that to the politicians to figure out. Probably wise. I wouldn't mention that to Irving either. You got it. Well, I think you'll make your father proud, Benji, when you tell him everything you've been through. I sure hope so. Anyway, nothing wrong with a good battle. Of course, I'm hoping we get to change things up. I'm ready to take on some new challenges. Battles like that are hard to watch, aren't they? A little. So many of these people really didn't even know each other. And they were just so ready to. I don't know. I try not to think about it. I know what you mean, Benji. Many of them otherwise might have been friends if their kings hadn't taught them to hate each other. I think that's worth reflecting on. I guess. It just kinda gets you down.
Now what?
Well, what about trying to change that? Bringing people together to do something good, or like Lincoln always talks about protecting the innocents.
Hey, thanks.
Those things sound good too. Yeah, I like that. Good, Benji. I do too. Alright, I think that is everyone. Yep, that is. So let's save here. Alright, let's look at some upgrades here. Boost you up there. Yeah, you're definitely going up. Irving, we definitely use you a lot too. Oh, I don't have any third rank. shot for 3rd rank. Upgrades Irving. And for Irving, maybe we should upgrade something else for him. Last time I had trouble hitting a few things, so let's upgrade this Kodachi. Alden is definitely good. Oh, he's already up rank 3. Oops. Eric Vesta. Sarah. Colonial Lincoln. Sure. Just give him one. Sophia. 3rd rank. No. Helena, maybe? Helena. Iris. Oh, I'm out of upgrades. Alright, let's save it there. And let us advance. Alright, hold on a moment here. Oh. Alright, just needed to stand up a little there. Okay. Great waves. That was a close call. Too close. Oh, humpbacks not got cut out for this. I thought our guide was supposed to be helpful. I admit I may have miscalculated my estimation of the competence of our captain. There we go. Thank you. Now wait a minute. Hold on. I see something up ahead. That must be it. Stop the ship. Lower the sails. Aye aye, Captain. I've always wanted to say that. Look at that thing. It's massive. Is this the temple we seek? Yes. You do well to drop anchor here before the ship gets too close. I'll drop my anchor where I please, thank you very much. Drop the anchor, quickly! If this is it, what now? I have brought you here, have I not? I cannot take the trial for you. So then the trial has already begun? Can you tell me nothing of it? Since you insist, I will share with you only what was once shared with me. The trial of the soul is comprised of 3 parts, a test of mind, body, and spirit. The test of the body is a fight unlike anything you've ever experienced. The only enemies you face are the ones you take with you. Enemies we take with us? Oh, we're fighting our own mirrors. I have said what I will. Well, no point in stopping now, Irving. Come on, let's hop in the dinghies and have a look. We're fighting ourselves, aren't we? I've been around the whole perimeter, not so much as a crevice, let alone any kind of entrance. Strange. Benji, any luck with your, strategy? No matter how hard I smash, these walls won't budge. I'll take that as a hard no. It's writing. The holes in the walls, if you connect them, they form letters. How do you figure that one? The walls of our monastery had similar markings. Brilliant. Yes, she's right. They do form letters. Characters in pre-calamity Elvish to be precise. Sun Elvish, probably. Actually, the elves shared a common language before the calamity, though it's hard to imagine now. It's quite different from our own tongues, but I should be able to translate. Just a moment. Boy, am I lucky you guys are here because I never would have figured that out. I think it's a riddle of some kind. What does it say? Power is a seed. To yield a fruitful harvest, it must be. Then it trails off. There's no punctuation, so the latter part must be missing. You go ahead and analyze that punctuation, Corvin. Let the real brains in the group think about solutions. Presumably, it rhymes in its completed form. In ancient Elvish, of course. I can translate different words to see if the ending letters match. As seed, planted, watered? Far too simple. Perhaps soaked or germinated. No, I don't think any of those words would have sounded similar. Well, let's think. What's on a farm? Shovel, cows, farms, a field? Genius.
You're really something.
There are farmers on a farm. Yes, a truly remarkable insight, Sophia. Thanks. A field. The letters at the end match exactly with the word for harvest, though another should have come before it. Not bad. Sown a field, thrown a field. What do you have? What do we have you squalor types here for anyway? Go on, do your thing. No, those words are too short. It wouldn't fit the meter.
Done well.
Scattered a field. Let me see. Why yes, the meter fits perfectly. That's it. So now what? Do we say it? Well, I've never actually tried to speak the language, come to think of it. I don't think I've ever even heard anyone speak it. I wouldn't even know where to begin. Irving, take me closer to the walls. Alright. Galera Uhatar. Only enemies are the ones you bring with you. Is this your idea of a joke? I don't think I like how I'm looking at me. You think we can make friends with them? I think that's the last thing they want. Worth a shot though. We don't want to fight. You need not to express your wants in this place. We have read your soul. You must fight, and so you will. Can't say that isn't creepy. There is no reason to delay. Time is not on your side. This much weighs heavily on your souls. Right. Looks like we have no choice. Leave it to you to keep pushing even in ghost form. Garrick, son of Galen, you are stronger than you allow yourself to know. Marin, the voice of comfort, in all your efforts, you have always been enough. Alden, a hero before your time, you need not try to measure up, for you already do. Irving, bound by blood, your conviction will hold you steady when you fear to break. Such resolve has not touched this place in millennium. The challenge is cast. Onward to your fate. Alright, so how much of the party will join us here? Do I get to choose? Oh, I do choose everyone. Okay, let's see here. Where will they be? This may be difficult. Who do I want? I want Iris. I want Corvin as well. Vesta, do I need Vesta? Maybe not. Corvin. I don't need 2 piercing. 3 piercing. I've dropped 1 or 3. Corvin's really good. I like Helena for anti-magic. And then I guess we get Benji. Save that here. Alright, healers need to go to the back. Actually, Benji needs to go over here. Iris can stay up there. Corvin wants to be alone. You come up here. You are a priest. Mage. Mage. 2 mages. 3 mages. Okay, I think that's good. Excuse me. Temple of Koli Smash has offered shadow cells as a trial. Defeat them. Okay. How shall we do this? Let's definitely bring Corvin up. Oh, that's not pleasant. Let's move Corvin over to here. Here. Move you around the back.
The hunt is on.
The hunt is indeed on. Actually, let's just do this. Ooh.
Are you sure?
Wait there. Have them forced to go to Irving. Are they exactly my level as well? Oh, they are exactly my level. Benji is good against you. Let's see. Are you good against Benji? You're good against Benji. You're not good against Benji. Alright, let's put you right there. And for Irving, why is Irving already injured? It's good for me, but still, that's strange.
Right away.
Let's move you there.
Iron here.
Up here. Iris, you can come back a bit. Along the side. Oops. Up here.
I'd be honored.
I'll
This will be
phase
quick.
you. So that you can move.
Leave it to me.
Haste you. Move you here. Haste you.
This should be fun. Chop chop.
And let's phase you. Oh, wait. Okay. Let's see if this plan works. Good. This plan worked.
Embrace your
Critical. Oof. Yeah, this will be perfectly fine. A mage against my mage killers? Good luck, Alden. No damage. Magic does nothing against her. Nice dodge. Ooh, almost got him one shot. Ow. Okay, okay. I'm gonna need to heal them. Ooh-wee. That's not good. Oh, shoot. Oh. Oh. Oh, oh, that scared me there, Corvin. Okay, I really need to heal Corvin now. Corvin, get out of here. Alright, heal Corvin, please.
Whenever you need me.
Let's see, 100% chance of hitting you here. But I can't take you out. Is there someone else you should go for instead? Nope. Let's see. Let's first work on our mage killers. Shoot. I was going to... 37 chance to hit? Oh, shoot. Okay, that's not good. I was going to check the percentage, not actually attack. Now I'm locked in there. Let's see. How will this do? Oh, you're so close to finishing him off. I want to confirm your kill.
Together.
So let's start with this. Oh, you can do so much damage here. Cosmic Crash, destroy him. Boom, yes, 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 yes. You can come here and finish off yourself. Give us all some XP. Benji, you will come and attack yourself here. Oh, 76% chance. It's kind of iffy. How about if you go over here instead? Oh, 2 hits and you can finish her off. Oh, if you go for Alden. Oh, that's not good. Right, mage killers first. You're actually strong against here? Ooh, that's so bad.
Huh?
How for this? Ooh, this could be doable. I come around. Attack Alden here. Nope, that's not good. Or you here. Oh, this can finish you off. It's worth taking them out immediately. So, go.
Death is your reward.
Good.
Whatever
And then you
need.
can come here. Oh, I could just chain him so that Irving can't do anything for one turn. If I attack Garrick, I want to make sure that he gets taken out in one shot because he can heal, can't he? Or was that Elias? No, Elias is the one that can heal himself. Let's see here. You can finish off him. 35, that's kind of overkill. That would be the best choice here though. 80% chance. 2 chances to hit. Let's go for it. Wow, yes. Good work.
Just not their day.
Wow. Alden, you are just destroying people. Left and right and center. You could definitely take him out. Can you work on Iris? Oh, this is good. Good. Second attack. Good.
Brilliant.
Now for you. How's this look? Not that great.
Here.
Come over here. No. Have you attack. So close to taking him out. I'm having trouble deciding who to make you attack. What if you go for Benji here? You take him out. 60% chance. Oh, you will guarantee taking him out. Benji. No. What if Benji were to come and attack you here? Can't finish him off.
Awaiting orders.
What if I do this? Nope. Can you? Yes, you can do this. It is always better to take out them first so that they have less attacks.
Here.
Oh, I don't want you to go against those guys. I need to save you in the back. Okay, let's go for Benji here. You can take out yourself. Good. And then from here, could attack you for 15 damage. Or I go here, attack you for 31 damage. You have 39. Can I do 39 on a hit here? Oh, I can't. I can do one. How about you? Wait, that was you attacking.
Very well.
How about you? 27. I can't guarantee it. I can disarm someone. Can't guarantee a kill right now.
What will you do now?
So I'll drop you off there. I attack you here. Do 12 in return. But I'll do 25. That's a pretty hefty amount.
This should be
Do
fun.
you. 21. That does a lot of damage to you. Yeah, that exposes you to a lot of damage. And that exposes my healer too. So I'm going to have to go here. Ah, you. Oh, 29% chance. Why did I even bother? Go for Mive. Migration. 50-50? That's not very good chances. she is the warrior. I don't want her to go against Monroe.
Huh?
Start with this. Here. Come on. Good. And now I can bring you in to top somebody off. Or to block. Can't really block anyone. This is definitely not good. So we're going to heal here. So you have some regen. Okay, let's see how this works out. Ooh, not Corvin. Oh, you missed. Shoot, 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 shoot. Oh, thank goodness. Oh my goodness, Corvin.
Diligence is its own reward.
Ouch. Come on, dodge that, dodge that, dodge that. Oh. Oh. Dodge, 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 dodge. Ah.
Legends never die.
No, not his HP. Ow. Oh, I'm a healer. Okay, good thing I disarmed you. Oh, you went twice? Okay, okay, okay. I need to heal you.
All right.
And I need to heal you.
Catch your breath. I'll handle this.
This is so sketchy. I don't have anyone that can catch up to help you here. Can I take you out in one hit? 75% chance. I'm using the wrong weapon, that's why. Oh my goodness, I'm so stupid. Okay, now to deal with this guy here.
Here.
12 damage? What the heck? I go for this. This would do quite well.
Embrace your fallen fate.
Honestly, the way Benji died, I thought I had blocked him off safely.
Shadow cast.
Unfortunately, I did not.
I'd be honored.
22, 22. You could do pretty well here. Live, you can go for it. Good. Now, someone to finish you off. Let's give that to Irving. Now, this section here is a problem. Who could you hit safely? I can do that. Do that. That looks pretty good, actually.
Here to help.
Have you two work on her. 1% chance.
Here to help.
How about you? 32? 39? Who is able to actually hit her? You could, but you're in a rough spot right now.
This should be fun.
Why is she
Are you sure?
just such high dodge? Oh, she's gonna be the hardest to take out. I should just chain her.
You're not going anywhere.
Just lock her so she can't go anywhere. You could die. $87? Let me just disarm you here. And tag you. Alright, so the people to get rid of right now is Alden here. Oh, that's so much damage.
If I must.
That's also a lot of damage. What the heck? Why is Alden so strong? Alden could fight himself. If I tag you first, Oh my goodness. Paladin is way too strong. What the heck? 70. If I do this, I have to commit to taking him out then.
Stay back!
Crit? Yes. Silencing shot. Ooh, yes. Oh,
I feel stronger.
that felt so
I look
good.
Stronger?
Good work. Good work, Sophia. Now I just need to do something about you.
This should be fun.
Am I needed?
You can do some damage. It's something! Alright, now everyone should do some extra damage against you. 23. Oh, still have you here, Monroe. Oh, very good.
This should
Now
be
just
fun.
Maeve is all by herself. I don't know whether... Feels like a risk to send you over there. I don't know how strong he is. Okay, let's see here. Oh my goodness. He hit me with 20% chance. Oh, I don't have anyone that can reach him.
Yes.
Ooh, that's so risky. I don't want to risk it. Right here. Heal. Yes, there you go. Now we're safe again.
By your grace, Fane.
Now take care of this guy.
Leave it to me.
Wait there.
Hope you
Shoot
don't
up.
mind.
And then for this side here, I want to just lock her down.
Whatever you need.
Chain.
You're not going
Because,
anywhere.
oh my goodness, she is so hard to hit.
I know I can be strong. My turn!
Come on. 38. 46. Let's go for the highest chance I have of actually hitting her. I mean, let's try because she's a freaking dodge tank. 9, 56, 59 is the best. Yes.
Here.
Is this you? 52. Dang, she's so dodgy. This is why I have her in my team though. 36. 36 is the highest. Missed again. How much damage would I do to you? You would do a lot of damage to me, so I'm not going in there at all. Let's go ahead and give you haste.
Chop, chop.
Duelist. You can disarm her, right? Let's... No, if I do that then he loses a lot of bonuses because he's next to people. Ugh. Let's wait there. Okay, who are you going for? You just want to go for yourself, don't you?
Push the advantage. This will serve me.
Okay. Where's an adept? I only have one adept in the team right now, I just realized.
Leave it to me. Onward.
Just you.
I'll take point.
I'll push you
Hope you don't
here.
mind.
Chain you
You're not going
again.
anywhere.
Because my goodness, if you got to move around, everyone would be in trouble. Now everyone's going to just try and hit you, Maeve. Because you are such a dodge tank. Oh, why did I give it to Alden? Honestly, I didn't think that would hit.
Their malice is but a memory.
Oh, Helena was the MVP, huh? I'm surprised. Oh, she did that much damage. But Benji, dang it, Benji. Ah. Poor Benji, lost 6 HP. Very, very unfortunate. Well, that was unexpected. Perhaps it should not have been. I understand the warning now. A lot of good that does us. Regardless, we did it. Now, I'm no arithmetician, but 2 parts down means there's 1 to go. And I doubt this giant door is here by accident. Let's check it out. Wait, what do you mean, 2 parts down? Isn't it the other way around? What is it? Only 1 should enter the inner sanctum. Alone with myself, of course. The trial was originally designed to be faced 1 at a time. And who do you propose that should be? That is not for me to decide. I don't like the idea of splitting up. Well, if we have to, we should call a vote to decide who goes. Irving, I don't think we need to call a vote. Very well. Then it should be Vesta or Maive. Your organizations know more of these affairs than the rest of us combined. I'm not so sure that's true, Irving. And even if it were, I'm not sure that would help. Alright then, who else? I think most of us feel it should be you. Really? I'm not sure that makes sense. One roundabout way or another, all of us ended up together because of you. Besides, it was your father's idea to send us here. His faith in you is what convinced him to continue to trust us with the aspects in the first place. It seems to me you give us our best chance. Does anyone object?
Well, what do you know?
There's your vote. It seems your friends have made their choice, Irving. Alright, so they have. Wish me luck. You won't need it. A bright flame illumines the walls of this sanctum. It has been laying in darkness for many years. To see these walls again stirs something in me. Silence, Anchored One. I know why you have come. It is not you with whom I wish to speak. Tell me, Bright Flame, what brings you to this place? Who asked this? Wait a minute, hold on. If that is Irving, why is his hair suddenly black again? We've been gaining the wrong image of him. The wrong standing image of him this entire time. Oh, that bothers me. Why is there a bug like that? A guest enters my home and asks that I make an account of myself. I am Koli Sumash, once revered in this place where now my Terezian aspect rests. God of the soul. I see you are acquainted with my domain. Now I would ask to know more of you. Forgive my brashness, mighty Koli Sumash. My name is Irving. It is pleasant to know what you are called, but the soul speaks more of a man than his name. That may be. I was sent here on behalf of the Order of the Eternals. We hope to protect the aspects from the one who would use them for ill. Yes, such faith the Order has in its cause and its agents. I hope it is not misplaced. As do I. I was informed that if I passed your trial, I might receive something that would aid our quest. Supplies or perhaps weapons of some kind. Indeed you might. Tell me, who are these who stand so nervously beyond the threshold? They are soldiers, I suppose. Great fighters from many corners of Terra. Foiling the plot of this nefarious aspect thief has become our only common purpose. I see. They are, each of them, quite powerful.
Yes.
It is true. Each brings something unique to the world, to the whole. What if you learned that I could grant all of these powers to you. I'm afraid I don't understand what you mean. No longer would the mighty Irving, heir of House Sildarian, fight to win the approval of his own troops, coordinate their movements, or inspire them to courage. His will would be indomitable, subsumed by all who look upon him with admiration in their hearts. At what cost? What you ask is wise. A fine boon comes at a fine price. Such transference of power would cost them their mortal souls. I wouldn't think of it. And if it was the only way to prevent the disaster you fear, still, I couldn't. Besides, I don't see how that would be the case. They've become so much of why I want to stop this necromancer in the first place. They're my friends. Why, you should have said so. You called them soldiers, if you remember. Perhaps I was wrong too. To err is to mortal, but to acknowledge this and grow, that is divine. These friends of yours, how do you lead them? By love, fear, the promise of gold? Trust, I think. Though if I'm being honest, I'm not sure I understand it. Their loyalty humbles you. I guess I'm not just as convinced as they are that I know what's right, or that I always will. They need not believe you are right, nor need you to be right. Your thoughts search for justice as one I have seen before, but justice does not reside in the mind. A sandglass may tell the time, but not the weather. Be that as it may, I fear our time is in short supply. Ah, but you have yet to present me your gift. Gift? Yes, the stone which has guided you to me. It has traveled many leagues and years to come to rest in this place. Set it on my altar. You have my thanks, bright flame. Oh, a trove of eternal aspects. The members of your order who entrusted these to me have passed from the world long ago. Now it seems they are safest and most useful with you. But what of the third trial? I was told there would be 3. All 3 trials you have passed, bright flame. I knew this was the trial, and with a sincerity such as I have never seen. Which is why I entrust you too with my own aspect. Now go. Leave me with this troubled one. There are stirrings in Australis I could use his bleak thoughts on. At last, Irving, these aspects may aid you, but they cannot save you, or your friends. Only you can do that. Such wisdom. And how many empires rose and fell while you thought up these words? I've discovered much in my solitude, Coley. Then we have much to discuss. Farewell, bright flame, and take courage in your quest. Continue your search for righteousness, as if Terraziel itself depended on it. Perhaps it does. Yes, perhaps it does. So Irving has the wrong hair, and who is that? Who is that on the left? Conversing with a god. I can hardly believe it. This is the stuff of fairy legends.
Take heart.
Well, I believe what I see, and I'm looking at more aspects than I ever knew existed in one place.
Definitely.
Epic. It's going to take some time to figure out what each of these are capable of.
Sure thing.
Well, we've got no shortage of that. It'll be a while before we make landfall on Etland, and that's assuming we can get out of these mists without our guide. Did you really have to leave it behind?
Yes.
Yes, it seems Koli Samash had some purpose for it. What that might be, I couldn't say. Honestly, I can't say I'm too mad about it. That guy was making me nervous anyway. I think I might have to agree. Wait a minute. How did you get here? On the ship? And just how exactly did you sneak onto my ship? In one of your barrels. You don't have the strictest security detail. You free-riding rat. I should have you thrown overboard.
Jeez.
Okay, Captain Tough. Maybe if you actually shipped any goods, I wouldn't have had so much free real estate to choose from.
Look, kid.
Why, you little. I think maybe we should leave these two to settle this themselves. Who the heck is this kid? The Merrills. Oops. Alright, time to save. Hey. Good to be out of the mist, isn't it? Definitely. Clear skies seem to have forward on the mum a little bit, which I think everyone is appreciating. How are you holding up? Well enough, all things considered. That's good to hear. You've been through a lot these past few weeks. More than I signed up for when I enrolled at the academy, that's for sure. But that's how it always is, isn't it? How do you mean? It was never like that before. No, but in all the stories we ever heard growing up, a good hero always gets more than he bargains for. I guess. But in stories, you always know the hero can handle it.
Hardly.
Not necessarily. Didn't you ever study the great Sun Elf tragedies at the academy? So my story is a tragedy. That's reassuring. No, life is different, of course. More like being the author and the main character at the same time. I hardly feel in control of that, I hardly feel that in control of anything. Fine. Maybe it's more like being one of several authors. Do you think he knows we're coming? The necromancer? Whoever that was. On the battlefield. I think he expects to see you again, and I think he'll be better prepared.
Kidding.
I think so too. In fact, I'm sure of it. Though I can't explain why. Well, then the only thing to do is be more prepared for him than he is for us. Your father would be proud. I am flattered to hear those words from your mouth. That's probably as close to his approval as I'll ever get. That's not true, and you know it. Perhaps. It seems we could both benefit from giving ourselves a little more credit for our accomplishments. Perhaps. Well, I think I'm going to turn in. Ford needs me on deck bright and early tomorrow. Sounds good. And Garrick, I just wanted to tell you, I'm really grateful you're still here after everything. This better not be a red flag, okay? This better not be a red flag.
Huh.
You know, I get these moments. Sometimes that makes me feel like the four of us are right back at the academy, like nothing has changed. I know what you mean. I wouldn't have it any other way. I wouldn't either. Oh well, I'll leave you to enjoy the view. Beautiful, isn't it? But don't stare too long. I wouldn't want to wake up and find out you've fallen overboard to be captured by wandering Elithir. Didn't you say you were turning in? Right. Hey, would you look at that? The priest lady finally looks up from her rocks to take in the sea. You really are the worst, Ford. What are you still around for anyway? Weren't you going to use us to extort your debtors and be off?
I better get paid.
Yeah, well, the financing from your beloved order should just about cover things. Besides, I think you guys are starting to like having me around. I wouldn't want to make anyone sad. No, just irritated, apparently. Only you, your holiness. Hey look! Dolphins! See how they breach one after another? I read once that this sometimes inspires the sailor stories of sea serpents. Oh, trust me, when you've seen the real thing, you can tell the difference. Wow, I've never seen anything like that. They're majestic. Now, what is this? That appears to be avian excrement. Accursed birds. That might be bad news for your row, but it's good news for us. We can't be too far from shore. How far do you reckon? With winds like this, not more than a day. Say, Sarah, you sure you guys will take good care of old Humpback? It seems we might be gone a while. I couldn't live with myself if anything happened to her.
Of course.
Your ship will be safe in Aramor, Ford. You have my word. I just wish Aramor wasn't so far from Kirch. It'll be weeks before we get there. On the bright side, that's less than what we've been spent on the ship. It's just traveling on foot like criminals. It's completely different. It is, but this is important. My contact will help us get to the bottom of who's behind all this. I know. Nothing beats the sea, huh, kid? We won't be fugitives forever, Alden. Once we've secured the aspects and stopped whatever is afoot, all of Delia will know what we've done. They'll understand. If by they you mean Varric, I hardly think he'll develop a sudden inclination for mercy if he's still king after all of this. We'll see. Alright, what's happening here? And who the heck was that new guy that joined us? Let me get some water first. Water break. Okay. In the depths of Golisumash's temple, Irving meets the god himself. After passing the trial of soul, Golisumash entrusts Irving with the power of a huge trove of aspects. Oh, I've got to distribute those. The party departs from the mist safely, heading back to Etlin. After the ardor of their voyage to Varroa, their spirits are low. Each knows that a difficult journey lay ahead of them. They head for Kirch, where Vesta has ordered a contact who can set them up and give them the lay of the land. For some inexplicable reason, Faust continues to follow along. Who is Faust? Oh. He's some sort of cleric. Well then, I've got an Inquisitor, I've got a Guardian, I've got a Priest. I do not have an Acolyte. Who are you? Allies within 2 tiles get 8% crit. So he buffs allies, so I guess he... Inquisitor seems right for him as well. Priest seems decent, but I don't have an Acolyte. And having an Acolyte would be great. What does he do? Oh, he does this damage. Okay. Heal for 20% damage. Healing increases the crit of your next attack by 6% stacked up to 4 times. So you can heal. As you heal, you get more damage next turn. Understood. Anyways, you're an Acolyte. Oh, who is she? Oh. I like her. I like her. Oh no. She looks so cool. The prodigal priestess returns. It's good to see you, Vesta. And you, Irene. Though I wish the circumstances were different.
Wow.
Comes with the territory. Tavern chatter says you and your friends here set off across the sea. Never to return, I would hope. Depends on who you ask. Would you mind introducing yourselves? I feel like a rat in a steam house right now. I am Irving Sildarin of Brookstead,
Very well.
Maeve of Leverin, Grand Inquisitor for the Mystic Council of the Expanse. Lincoln Voltasov, former captain in the Delian army. Sarah Roan, third in line for the Airborne throne.
Wait.
So let me get this straight. The grandson of the Order's Grandmaster, right hand of Delia's former commander, the likely future Queen of Aramor, and the Mystic Council's favorite Inquisitor? That about cover it?
That's correct.
Favorite is a stretch, but you're correct for the most part. I was hoping you could catch us up on what we've missed in our absence. You might as well get comfortable then. I've been doing my best to track the one you had warned me about before your departure. The Necromancer?
Hard to be sure.
Well, him too. Turns out there's a lot of shadowy figures traipsing about Delia, causing havoc these days. The strangest thing is that everything worth tracking seems to operate out of Sojourn. Which to me means one of 3 things. Either Varric's spies haven't noticed, haven't been able to stop it, or have been told not to stop it. I know Varric. If he caught wind of an unchecked conspiracy, he'd be tearing the country apart piece by piece to root it up. Well, he is. I'm just not sure the two are related. What do you mean? He's been accelerating timelines and work schedules for every construction project in Delia, most notably the aqueducts. He's destroyed several villages in its path and has conscripted villagers for indentured labor. That's cruel. The purpose of a king is to protect his people, not use them to advance his own glory. You've met the man, Irving. He's not who he once was. Please continue, Irene. Thousands of others who feel as Irving does have been imprisoned or indentured. They're reopening rural prisons that haven't been touched in decades. It's worse than we thought, especially for the common folk. It seems no one is safe from Varric's wrath. That much is certain. This entire country is at its tipping point. I wish I had more information for you, but I can't so much as find a word on the necromancer. What of the other sorcerer? The one that wiped out the armies at Swift Harbor? Every scrap on that day points back to your group. Were you not responsible?
Troubling.
No, we were not. That's quite troubling. We're back to square one then. What news of the war? Stalled for the moment. Now the king seems in any particular hurry to lose the other half of their army. I never imagined it would come to this, but King Varric strikes me as the most promising lead at the moment. It's unlike him. It's unlike him to not to investigate these occurrences. It's possible he's working with this sorcerer or the necromancer, or worse, both. What about this prodigy you mentioned back in Chelobon's? Care to elaborate?
I think not.
I wouldn't know how to, and I certainly wouldn't be authorized to if I did. Authorization? In this time and period? It's not important, Lincoln. Not right now. We're going to have to go through Varric to get to whoever's behind this either way. We might as well make our peace with that. Irving is right. Right now, that whatever Maeve knows about this prodigy doesn't matter until we're ready for it. How do we get started? First things first, we'll need a base of operations. We can sort out the rest from there. Any suggestions? Lincoln. You know better than anyone where Varric's men would be looking for us. I do know one place they dare not go. It's not far from here, actually. You speak of the Merrills. If you know of this place, you know it's best not to discuss it further until we arrive. We'll scare everyone half to death, unless you have an alternative suggestion. No. You're already scaring me, Lincoln, but it seems we have little choice. I trust your judgment, Irene. Thank you for your diligence. Your service does you great honor. Honor is nice, but it won't put me up at the Platinum Pony.
As you will.
You'll receive your payment from the order soon enough. In the meantime, leave no stone unturned.
Farewell.
I'll do what I can. Farewell. Hopefully, we'll meet again soon. Can Irene please join our party? I like her. She looks cool. Alright. Save. Before, let's look at the inventory now. How much have I gained? Oh my goodness. That's so many. That is so many. Oh my goodness. Why do you have so much holy water? And 30 is useless. 10 is useless. Or 20 is useless. 20 is useless. 20 is useless. Oh. We're going to convey that. Anyone with 60 or 30, 20 or 30? Because that stuff is useless now. That's useless. Oh, permanent. I'm not using you for it. 30, 30, 40. I'm not using these two. Okay. Alright, let's save. Let's do some bonds. Oh good, there's not that many. Hey Irving, what happened when you went in there? Did you actually talk to a god? I assume you're asking about the trial of the soul. When I entered the inner sanctum? Yeah, we all tried putting our ears against the wall, well, most of us anyway, but we couldn't hear anything. Just silence. I wouldn't be surprised if there was some magic at work suppressing the sound. The voice I heard was not quiet. It was as clear as I might sound speaking to you now. Wow, that's crazy. I consider the possibility that I was losing my mind myself, just as it was happening. Thankfully, I seem to have gotten on alright since. But to answer your question, I'm not sure who or what I talked to. All I know is that it claimed to be Koli Sumash, the god of the soul, and it was unlike anything I have ever encountered. And it's all real? The astral plane, the gods, the aspects, all of it?
Yes.
Everything would have been through would lead me to believe that, yes. Wow. I still remember when some of my friends at the academy started telling me all that stuff was just the stuff of fairy tales to get little kids to behave. If that's true, then I'm just as certain we're living in just such a fairy tale. Then let's hope it's the kind with a good ending.
No kidding.
Yeah, let's hope. Whether or not we are may very well be up to us to determine. If that's the case, I'll do everything I can to make sure it is. I'd put a fair amount of coin on that, Alden. If I were a betting man, that is. Like Garrick? Yeah, like Garrick. Next is Irving to Sarah. Is that strange for you? Passing through Aramore again after all we've been through? Many other words come to mind before strange, but yes, I suppose it was. What does come to mind? It was sobering, I think. A reminder of all we stand to lose and all that's already lost. You're speaking of Alaris. Yes, I am. I saw it too, when we were crossing the border. Hard to miss, really. I used to think the stories were exaggerated. Stories of Dinar. But this one wasn't. I can only guess the city once had structures because some of the piles of soot and debris are larger than others. Don't let yourself forget what you saw, Irving. Someday, you may find it useful to remember the kind of destruction people are capable of. Just can't believe anyone would look at those ashes and feel proud of what they've done. I don't imagine anyone does. If I had to guess, I'd say there's not a soul out there who feels remotely responsible for it on a personal level. Not even Varric. That's what can come of the wrong type of obedience. I don't know that I'll see it restored to its former glory in my lifetime. Does King Darius have no plans to rebuild it? I wouldn't expect so. At least not before some kind of armistice is established. No use in setting up walls only for others to come and knock them down. That makes sense. Had you ever been before, I mean? I had, several times with my family. It was always such a vibrant and bustling place. In its great hall of history, I can still hear our tutor teaching us about it now. Constructed by the renowned architect Enthios the Magnificent to commemorate the founding of this hub of trade. That sounds quite impressive. It was. Its windows were designed to cast shadows on the floor, and the walls which told the story of the city's foundings. As the sun's path changed with the seasons, new parts of those scenes were revealed. Any chance part of it still stands under all that rubble? Perhaps a slim one. It was likely the sturdiest building for miles around, but even so, I'm sure the damage is immense. From what I understand, the city was built by Delians and Aramorans alike, wasn't it? You're well studied. Then maybe Delians and Aramorans can join hands once more for its reconstruction. If peace comes soon enough, who knows? Perhaps we might walk in its streets again someday. That's a pleasant thought. Irving, I'll try and hold on to that. Pleasant thought indeed. Something weighs on your mind, Captain.
Troubling.
Yes, the compass, this guide as it were. There was something sinister about it, as if its mere presence cast a shadow over my soul. Perhaps I'm being overly scrupulous. The Grand Master mentioned it might be untrustworthy. That might have got into my head.
Agreed.
No, I felt it too, especially when it claimed to rest, as if it were listening more intensely, probing somehow. That's affirming, I suppose, but hardly reassuring. We seem to have developed a tendency for entrusting our lives to questionable hands without thinking. I can only hope this won't come back to halt us in the end. If the Grandmaster were with us, I can't imagine he'd have done anything differently. We did find the Trial of the Soul and complete it, no less. That's true. Still, I can't shake the thought. Did the Order tell you nothing more of it?
I'm afraid not.
No, I'm only a member of the Fourth Circle. Secrets like that don't flow so far from the fount. I see. Well, perhaps Irving heard more from his
The
father.
Order.
That seems even less likely. When I joined the Order, I was required to conceal my involvement even from my own parents. I'm sorry. That sounds like a difficult burden. It was. It still is. It was one I took up willingly. I'm sure you're no stranger to that.
No.
No, not at all. A soldier's life is much the same. I can imagine. Well, I suppose there's no reason to fear. If you trust Alistair, I trust you. Good. And that trust will serve us well on the field of battle.
Indeed.
Indeed. I'd say it already has. You're rank B after all. Next is Vesta. Did you find it strange at all, returning to Varroa? No. No stranger than the time themselves. Things look changed somehow, in Isn's Hope especially. The garden seemed overgrown and the shoreline was different than I remember.
As willed.
The season turns and the lungs of Terrazio breathe with no regard for mortal affairs. You're right. I guess it just goes to show how much time has passed. For me, less so. Did you have any desire to visit home while we were there? I know you weren't so close with your family, but is there no one you'd like to see
I
again?
wonder.
Perhaps there is one. I had a friend at the monastery, a mentor. She had resided there for some time when I arrived and remained after I left. What was her name? Nara. She was wise and gentle. I'm sure she was, especially if you thought so. Have you ever considered visiting her?
No.
No, I cannot return. Not even to the island? It is forbidden for one who has heard the call of the gods, and as you've observed, things change of their own accord. It is a delusion to think one can return to time's
As
path.
you will.
Suppose it will. It is, but sometimes it is a happy delusion.
I don't understand.
I don't see the use for such things. Well, then consider yourself lucky. You seem to have made your peace with the truth of things, Helena. I admire that. And I, your courage and fidelity. You have much to teach yourself. How does the saying go? To the eager student, life is a perpetual teacher? Something of that spirit. That's good enough for me. Next is Sarah. Corvin. Feeling inspired?
Come again.
Oh, just jotting down a few notes. Our activities have become quite noteworthy of late.
This would make for a fine.
Only weeks ago, I would have doubted whether the Temple of Kali Smash ever even existed. Now we've completed the Trial of the Soul. I learned more in that single day about life before the calamity than I discovered in my entire lifetime. Do share your discoveries. I'm not sure I picked up on all that you did.
Certainly.
Well, first of all, the mere fact that Alistair knew about the trial and the aspects stored there is significant. Not to mention that my Pip piped up when he simply alluded to it. That suggests to me that the establishment of this trial, or perhaps its repurposing as a safeguard for the aspect, might have been a joint venture of sorts. In this case, one between the Order of Eternals and the Mystic Council, or whatever names they went by then.
Be?
An interesting theory, but one that seems to ask more questions than it answers. But that is the only sure sign of discovery, and those questions lead to further still. Assuming the trial existed before the calamity, what purpose did it serve? And what was the meaning of the passphrase? It seems more than likely to be referring directly to the aspects. Sounds like you've got your work cut out for you. That is the historian's lot, dear Sarah. More history is created in a single day than can ever be remembered. And how can you ever hope to make sense of it all? You don't. Just the events worth remembering, and believe me, there's no shortage of those
Of
either.
course.
I do believe you. History is a noble pursuit, really. You would have taken to it, I think, if you gave it the time. I was never afforded the privilege.
A moment, please.
Excuse me, sorry I had to sneeze there. Remind me, What were those chronicles you took a liking to as a child? The exploits of Prince Elysius just... Wait, are you writing that down? Yes? No use in asking you again in a few months' time. That must mean I'm worthy of remembering. I'm honored. I don't believe there's any dispute about that, princess. I like Corvin. He's a smart guy. I like him. By the sun, Orma, you look like you've seen a ghost. A ghost of the past, perhaps. Sometimes they come to me, flashes of what was. I'm sure our skirmishes pale in the comparison to the glory of the arena. Quite the opposite. Then I fought to take down those who would challenge me. Now we fight to preserve something we love, and to create something worth loving. I still remember the first time I watched you fight. As do I.
Surely not.
Do you really? We were always informed when the royal family was in attendance. But Samara and I weren't meant to be there. That would explain why your stepmother dragged you two kicking and screaming from the stands. I think you remember it well, but they were too late. We saw the spectacle we came for, and it was marvelous. I contended with Rala the Adamant that day. And with such grace, it was like watching a dancer and a spider circling its prey all at once. Rala was not the most challenging contender I've faced. I'm glad to know I made an impression.
Of course.
I wouldn't say you ceased to do that. I can confidently speak for the rest of us when I say your technique inspires us still. That is kind praise, Sarah.
You're welcome.
And well deserved. If you insist. I do. These two are very... They don't have much to say to each other, do they? Alright, save there. Now, to do some homework. What the heck is everyone here going to be using? Okay, let's see here. What do we have to work with? First of all, Convoy. I've got a lot of stat boosters I should use. That swaps true speed doubled when below 30 HP. Ooh, I feel like this is somebody I would want to put on a tank. Vesta, maybe? Crit increased by 30%, defense and fortitude halved. So someone who is going to be dodging a lot. Oh. Mastery increased by 20%. Oh. Didn't I have somebody who specialized in having high mastery? Hit rate is always 50%. Power increased by 50%. Well, this is dangerous. That's like a 50-50 then. So if you have low accuracy, this is generally going to be good for you then. 80% resistance to fire magic. Okay. Storm magic swaps defense and fortitude. Ah, I see where I would want this. If I want to change someone's tanking stats, fight versus mages or versus weapons. Amadessa's Glade. Fortitude plus 10 with no adjacent allies. Wouldn't this be good for Corvin? This one I know is going to be good for Corvin, so where is Corvin? Oh, I forgot this one. Oh yeah, let's make you have this one. Because plus 10 is a lot. Attacks mark enemies, increasing damage taken by 10% for one turn. This Sarathel Sight. I feel like I should put this on, what's her name, Sarah? Let's put this on Sarah because I want her to be tagging people. Where's Sarah? She doesn't have anything either. Perfect. Significantly lowers the rate at which the enemies target the holder. So this is somebody who wants to be not attacked. Ugh. So someone who's very light on defense then. Maybe an archer? Is Sophia wearing anything? Oh wait, but I wanted her to be attacked by mages. Ugh. Maybe not that. Dodge reduced by 6%, defense and fortitude increased by 10%. Someone who has low dodge in the first place should be taking this. I do want Sophia to be... nah, let's give you this. Oh, Irving. Oh, I need this to keep you alive though, because you got terrible. I wanted to give you aspect of victory. What should I do here? Resistance to holy magics, too specific. Luck depleted to increase power dodge. Whoa, somebody have good luck? Quinter's Quill, swap Mastering Luck, swaps 50% of power and crit, swaps accuracy and dodge, magic depleted to increase defense and fortitude. If I have... this would be for that tanky cleric class. But then their magic would be their healing would be terrible. I try to give Irving all the last hits whenever possible, but he dies to mages. Isn't hope? No. Attacking and defeating an enemy. Oh, attacking and defeating enemies. Irving, honestly, I think anything would be fine on you. What's Ren's ability? Units. It's lethal expertise. Mastery further increases armor penetration. So you want straight up a lot of mastery. Ren. I'll avoid this. Where is mastery? This one. Nyadam's heritage. Lincoln, you don't have anything. What can Lincoln use here? Maybe this aspect of vengeance? It's not like you'll hit anything in the first place. Let's see here. I don't really know. It will take a lot of time to actually look through these one by one. Garrick. Let's see here, Garrick. Actually, where's Elias? Elias. Where is it? Aspect of fear. Let's make you this, because you heal when you're on low HP, right? Where were you? Where was I? Garrick. Ooh, that's dangerous. Depleted, swaps defense. Swaps accuracy and dodge. Do you have any magic, Garrick? You have one magic, which is kind of useless then. Convoy. I don't really know what to give you, so I'll just give you something that's for support. Just do that. I think that's everyone who has something now. Except for the people who I don't really use. So, slow build up. True speed double. Yep. Brook. Marin. And Sloan, I don't use you 3, so you don't get anything. Okay. That's it here. Let us now. Oh. Continue. Save. Did I save already? I saved. Upgrades. Upgrades. Faust as an acolyte. What should I get you? Oh. Transfusion, judgment, peer, word. What's your accuracy? Accuracy is pretty high. Let's see. You want to crit. You naturally gain more crit. So let's just give you this. Let's make those crits hit hard. Okay, with that, got Claymore. I'm gonna need more second ranks. I think I need more second ranks. No, tier 3. More tier 3s now. Open token. Upgrade. Let's see, who do I like using? Tier 3 Maeve is strong, Irving strong. You don't need more right now. Irving needs some help, I think. Ren, I don't know if I want to keep going with him. I think he's doing great. Let's give him that. Sophia, I like Sophia. Vesta, I'm here and there with her. We've already got that. Aris. Let's boost Aris up. I need 2. Rank 2. Upgrades. Iris. I like Iris. Wait, was I looking at the wrong person? I was looking at the wrong person. I kind of like Bianca more than Solano. Corvin is great. Kais is also great. I want to use Sia more. Elias, I sometimes do need you. I think you're fine there for now. I'm using backup. Let's give you some help, Benji. Okay, I think that's good for now. Alright, now let's advance. These legs were meant for the sea, not the dirt. I don't think I could walk another 5 minutes, let alone another day. You chose to come on this. You chose. Well, it looks like you won't have to. Yes, this must be it. This is it? I'm not sure the side of a mountain is the best place to make camp. No, not on the side of it. Inside of it. There's an intricate system of caverns here, and an entrance just up ahead.
This is fun.
Oh, exciting. Never been inside a cave before. We should be far from prying eyes here. The Delian army scouts, are instructed to avoid this area at all costs. Why's that? For their own safety. For their own safety. And we're just learning about this now? What? No, I'm quite sure I think you might have left that part out, Lincoln. I see. Well, forgive me. But whatever it's their reasons, I'm sure it's nothing we can't handle.
When you're ready, follow me.
I hope you're right. Stay alert, everyone. Come on, let's take a look. Hey, check this out. Wow, what's this? Some kind of war room? Why is Ford feeding Lincoln so much beer? Delian scouts had a presence in these mountains a very long time ago. Do you think they built this? It is possible. That would explain the dust. It's perfect, like it was just built for us. Look, on the wall. Seems like someone already mapped out a huge chunk of the caverns. There's something in this machine that's still burning. What's this? Whoa, is that a dwarf? None of your damn business. What's that is? I cannot do a Scottish accent. Weapons. Get your dainty fingers away from my map. A dwarf. It's a dwarf. The Delian army is afraid of a dwarf? Not just any dwarf, mind ya. Fenton the Troll Trampler, Goblin Grinder, and Hobgoblin Hobbler. I reckon I could put quite a dent in any army. With the right hammer, of course. Please, Fenton the Goblin Gobbler. I assure you we mean no harm to you or your people. My people. Even I mean harm to my people now and again. You really ought to meet some of them. Oh, that's quite alright. No need for that. Well, there aren't any here now. I've got a taste for adventure as far as dwarves go. Venturing this far south? Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Not to worry. We're clearly trespassers here. I'm sure we can find another place to set up camp. We'll be on our way. Well, wait. You said you were looking for a place to make camp? That's right. It is safe here. I have plenty of food and provisions. If you like, perhaps you could stay a while. For a price, naturally. The journeys here run us dry of a coin, I'm afraid. Then mayhaps you may repay me with a favor. What kind of favor? Well, I've got a small problem. I spent the last few years tracking down my inheritance, only I've had some trouble getting to it. You mentioned you were short on coin? Let me be clear, this here is my claim. But if you help me secure it all, I'll oblige you say 10% cut. Fair is fair, after all. And the lot of you seem strong enough. I knew he was going to have a Scottish accent. Irving, if this inheritance is of any significance, it might just be the break we need.
Good work.
Fenton, if we assist you, might we be able to make this place a more permanent home? Of course. Once I've got what I came here for, I'll leave the whole place to you. Oh, this is a real thrill. I've waited a long time for this. Come, I'll lead the way. Hang on, just what kind of problem are we dealing with exactly? You'll see. No time for chit-chat. Gold, platinum, silver, they don't rust. You can thank Varden for that, but copper corrodes. Better not to waste any time. Fenton, wait. Oh my goodness. There she is, Minor Dragonkin. Not like the big ones out east. A dragon? And that's a small one? Aye, small, but fearsome nonetheless. I hope we get to pick our 10%, or what's left of it. If by we, you mean who's left of us. Friends, we have no reason to fear. We're more than capable and surprise is on our side. I like how you put it. Well, I figure I ought to help in the slaying and whatnot. Can't risk all dying and losing my chance of my inheritance. Of course. Good, he's actually helping. Oh, Fenton. Fenton. I already have a knight, I have a barbarian, I have a dragoon. I do not have a defender. And I feel as a dwarf, he is probably going to be perfect for that. Adjacent units will have their defense increased by 20% when in combat. Enemies will attack him more. Damage increased by 20% of level. Yep, you are going to be a defender. Well, we can't all be legends in our own right. Watch and learn, little man. Okay, there was an item that I think is perfect for him. Where is he? Fenton. Of course, I cannot actually equip him anything. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute, there's a little bug in here. I might get you. I'll get you. Move from there. Got you. Got you. You've been bothering me for quite a while. and it's gone. Okay, where was I? Choose units. Let's check the map first. Oh my goodness, what is this HP? Okay, so Fenton. And what's his name? Faust? It's definitely need to be in this team. His HP bar is so big, it's pixelated. So... Huh? Let's see here. Huh? Did the game just crash? I think the game just crashed. Hold on a minute. We'll have to restart that. You'll have to restart the game. So I got a bug of some sort. I'm not sure how that happened. Do I have to do this all over again? Do I did I not save? I could have sworn I saved. Oh good, I did save. Yes, I did save. Alright, I'll just speed right through it. And one more. There we go, and you are a defender. Okay, so you have slashing. And you have slashing and plate. Huh? Okay, it looks like if I try to inspect him, the game crashes. So, we have to not inspect the dragon. That's very strange. Alright, we'll reboot the game again, I guess. I'll just have to check the stats on plate and on plate and slashing on my own units. Defender, okay. And let us save here as well. Save there. Choose units. Okay, so he is similar to Caius? No. It's not similar to anyone. Okay, so he has slashing, which is great against leather. So anyone with leather is a bad idea to go up against him. But I want to bring stuff that's great against plate. So you would be great since you do crushing damage. You're great against plate. So anyone with leather, what does leather look like again? Oh, leather and root cloak will be in trouble against him. Leather and rune cloak, leather and rune cloak, leather and rune cloak. Leather and rune cloak. Not you. Leather and rune cloak. Leather and rune cloak. Leather and rune cloak. These two are in bad trouble. You're a priest, you'll be fine. Leather and rune cloak. Leather and rune cloak. Leather and rune cloak. Now to bring in a team. Oh, leather. Leather. Rune cloak. Parvin's good. It would be good. Leather and rune cloak. Okay, so that's those people. Now, you versus you. Honestly, I like Sia more than Ren. I should use you more, Sia. And then Maeve. I want to use Maeve, but she's specialized in killing a lot of people and getting the dodge based on that, and she won't be able to do that here. Alden will be helpful. You can heal yourself. Magician to tag people. Right, now I need to deal with what weapons is good against plate and what is not. So, slashing is not going to be that great. Slashing is at a disadvantage. Piercing is very bad. Piercing, do not bring piercing. Piercing will have a terrible time. Oh, but Helena will be able to take a lot of good hits, so she can tank at the very least. These two are a no-go. I'm worried about that Fenton would just straight up fall. Who else can I bring? Iris? What sort of damage is yours? Is yours against good against plate? You're decent against it. Iris, decent. Orma, plate. I don't really have that many blunt that's great against it. Actually, how's Garrick's damage against it? Plate, great against plate. I can bring one more person. One more person who I think can survive. Can I disarm him? I want to know if I can disarm him actually. That might be helpful. So I'll bring Sia to attempt it. And I forgot to check everyone's positions. Oh boy. Okay, I'll start with you, Sarah. Wow, that thing's huge. Holy crap. 28 damage. Oh, only 19%. Go for it. Good, tagged. Cannot attack back.
This will do.
That will do. You can attack from it. Can I disarm you? I can't disarm you. Can't disarm. That's unfortunate. Very unfortunate.
More work?
Yes, there is more work to do. Holy crap. Jeez, that would kill you if you get hit. Don't get hit. I guess some people will be getting a lot of XP here. 41%. Let's go for something that will take less damage on me, or less chance of hitting me. I think that is safest.
Sure?
8%? Oh, that would be so good. The less he can hit me, for the better. 83% chance of hitting? Ooh, I don't like those odds. 54, 50. Oh, good, he missed.
Impressive, is it not?
This is a great spot for people who can do damage to level up a lot.
Huh?
Fire breath. Is he able to do a fire breath? Oh, let's not have you attack right now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's able to do a fire breath. Wait right there for me. Fenton. It looks like it doesn't really matter too much what you do. Basic might be the best option. You'll double no matter what. I mean, but bringing down the chance of you actually getting hit. Oh, you crit? Nice, he dodged that.
Very well.
You'll wait there for me. Okay, 48, 32, 29. Let's go for this. The less opportunity he has to attack, the better. 1%? Yes. Okay, so he is attempting to attack. He's just missing everything.
Together.
Can you? Oh, you can't push. Okay.
Together.
Just checking. 39, 32, 43. 39, 32, 39, 32. Ah, it's too sketchy. I feel like he can do a lot of damage. And I don't want to get hit. Because that's scary. That is scary. That is scary. I can heal you. You're safe. You can get to safety. Actually, it's better to you be on that side. But I can't have you reach yet. So wait there. Heal. You come here and you will attack. Here at the top. 54. You are definitely going to get hit and you will take too much damage. Holy. I'll have you wait there.
My shield is yours.
Heal.
Effort duly rewarded.
How much deals 25 damage? Yeah, definitely stay out of that.
Strike true.
Oh, oof. There we go. Everyone's in the safe spot. Good.
My sword grows lighter with every swing.
He has 2 attacks? Okay, so he has 2 attacks. And no flames. Good, no flames. And now fire it that way. Oh, tail swipe. Okay, I'm safe. Alright everyone, just go crazy. You're already on what will take the least amount of hits.
Proudly meeting expectations.
Let's see here. Where is the trouble guy? You. Don't get hit. Don't get hit. If you get hit, then I have to teleport you out. Good, you didn't get hit. Heal. Run over here and attack.
Death is your reward.
Get that extra crit. I want to move you to a place where you can 20%, 11%, where you can be by yourself. Because that's Corvin's specialty, being by himself. What a loner.
Aye?
This is a great way to just get XP, honestly.
Right away.
Kind of silly, actually. Oh, shoot. Oh, I didn't hit.
Let's do
Surprising. Holy crap. Alden, you are doing so much damage to this guy.
it. I've got a lot to learn.
I could have probably brought someone else instead. Let's see. 100% chance of hitting. How is he using a long sword on me? 39, 18 times 2. 7, 36. Nah, Warbow is the best. Ooh, the crit too.
Creep.
Nice. He didn't hit. What? Is he even attacking in return at all? He's just letting me wail on him. That's kind of silly, actually. Oh, I forgot. I'm supposed to start with Sarah first. What the heck? I've already knocked him down this much.
My shield is yours.
I want to save. I want to
My
save
shield is
XP
yours.
for the others. Okay, as long as it doesn't attack the same people twice. Ow. You better not attack the same person twice. Good. Okay. You're safe. What the heck is this?
At your disposal.
Wait there. Heal. Come here to attack. You need to get out of the way. But you're a healer. You come over here to attack.
I know
Honestly, this
I can
seems
be
like the place where you decide what your actual team is going to be. Here's some roar. Stalactites. Yeah, definitely don't get by that stuff. Wait there, you can... No, start with Sarah. Oh, there's no place for you to attack. Darn, it's because you're in the way. Darn, 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 darn. Oh, wait there.
My turn.
Nothing for you to hit.
My
Can
turn.
at least haste someone.
Run like the wind.
Monroe... Oh, Alden doesn't need to. Just have you take a step back. You can come here to attack someone. Deal some damage on him. Mark him. See, I wish you could attack more, but you're not going
I'll
to.
take point.
All the way.
I am here.
You move further so you can charge back in later. I shouldn't have brought Faust. He does a lot of damage and already at high level. Heal. That's everyone in a safe spot. Oh, that doesn't do that much damage. That's not bad.
I feel stronger. Do I look stronger?
Oh, good dodge. This is fine. This isn't rough at all, actually. Well, it changed things. Fire breath and stalactites. Wait there. Attack there. Sarah, you should be attacking first all the time. I keep forgetting.
Huh?
Attack here. Lincoln, you all... I'm over here, I guess, to heal.
Rally to me.
All right.
You... There's no one for you to heal, so go ahead and attack. Oh, wait a minute. That might be a mistake. I feel like having you attack him and get hit in return would be a very big mistake. So let's look for
I'm
someone you
here.
can heal. You.
I can work with this.
You can move over there. You still waiting, you're waiting. You can attack. Seriously, I really wish that Sia could do some more here. Alden, you are fine, you will fine. I want everyone else to get some XP here. So that everyone is safe. End turn. Oh, 4%. Oh, nice. You're attacking him twice. I didn't expect that.
Please don't put me back in the barrel.
Do you want to go back in the barrel? Alright, start with Sarah. Fenton, you're in the way. Tag. Seriously, it's just a range people who can actually do anything right now. You 27, 22. I want to get Sia to level up. You can't do anything. Wait there. You can attack. Don't get hit. You crit too. Oh, you're pretty low on HP. Can I charge in and finish him off? 160 HP.
At your disposal.
Let us go for it. Oh wait, maybe not there. That would be a pretty dangerous spot if all failed. You may get hit,
Such is your fate.
but you crit. It's a lot of XP. See ya. Let's see. 13 times 2. Honestly, if this fails, then I am very much screwed.
This should be fun.
26, 25, 26, 27, 26.
My turn!
You have... I might crit on you.
Together.
728.
I'll take point.
You. There we go.
I'll take point.
And then Lloyd Irving. You can do this. Finish him off. There we go. See, the dragon wasn't that bad after all. The range people are just trashing it.
I hope
It's being trashed. You sure did, Alden. You are way too strong for it. So much damage coming from you. Great, Sarah. No one's going to ever believe this. I can hardly believe it myself. I can, and what a worthwhile reward this is. Feel free to help yourself to anything in that far corner there. It's all yours. That looks more like 5% than 10.
Don't get greedy.
Nay, it's 10, trust me. I've got a knack for these things. Then perhaps I'm starting to feel like nearly getting burnt to a crisp entitles me to a bit more than 10%.
Watch yourself.
I never really negotiate with words, only weapons. But if you insist. No, Fenton, that won't be necessary. I think that share will be plenty. Thank you.
Aye.
Yes, very good. I don't suppose I could load this all into a cart. Might take quite a few trips. Say, friends, would you have some time on your hands? I could use some help transporting all this back home.
Fool.
We have some rather important matters to attend to, dwarf. Why don't you call on some of your own kind? Psh, I wouldn't trust any of them with a hunk of iron. I suppose it's not out of the question, Fenton, but presently, Monroe's right. We do have some very pressing tasks. Well, that being the case, I think I'd like to stick around a bit longer. If you wouldn't mind having me, best to keep an eye on things until you're ready for a little trip.
Good work.
I don't think anyone would object. If we're going to make it home, we'll need a good name for the place. The Merrill's is a wee bit off-putting to visitors. I believe that's the idea. Any suggestions? Merrillhold? You humans sure are creative. I suppose it's to the point. I like it. Alden, Merrillhold it is. Now I'd say we've all earned ourselves a good night's rest. Let's take the time to settle into our new home. Oh my goodness. Well, that fight wasn't too terrible at all. Pretty decent, all things managed. Let's save here. I'm open to suggestions. I wish it were as simple as letting Delia liberate itself. Our biggest advantage is that nobody knows we're back. That's not going to last long. They'll find out eventually whether we make a move or not. Striking fast is our best bet.
Wow.
Oh, Irene's here. Does she join us? I love what you've done with the place. The dead dragon does make a great mantelpiece. Good to see you again, Irene.
Good news.
And you. I have good news. A lead, and a time-sensitive one at that. Allow me to introduce Elia Valrethier, the younger sister of Tiana Valrethier, Realtier. What the heck? She looks so out of place. Welcome, Elia. Thank you. I wasn't sure who to turn to. It was a good thing Irene overheard me in the tavern a few nights back. Sort of merchant? Why does she have a pig on her back? As you know, the prison at Durban houses hundreds of the most dangerous Delians who have resisted the throne's tyranny. Durban. I've heard that name before. We all have. It's the most infamous prison in Delia. It's also run by Alia's sister, and you can bet she has more of a humanitarian streak than Varric. She's just following orders. If she doesn't go through with it, they'll lock her up with the rest of them. Hold on a minute. Go through with what exactly? She just received orders from the king. She has until the end of Vigorsun to execute every prisoner in Durban.
Can't be.
Gods, has it truly gotten this bad? He says a word and hundreds die? Where is the justice? Justice rests in our hands. That much has never been clearer. Listen, I know she doesn't want to do it. She made that obvious when she let slip that she was nervous about a shipment of Ignesium coming in for the cannons at the end of the week. What is Ignesium exactly? It's a volatile alchemical reagent, manufactured in Naja, a dangerous substance. Alphen magic is forbidden anywhere near it. It's possible for a mage to induce a reaction simply by concentrating too hard. Actually, Alden used to practice with it at the academy.
Joke.
You can't be serious. I'm astounded that was allowed, and more astounded yet that he's still here. Well, that does explain a few things. Good, it sounds like you'll know how to make it do what it does best. When the delivery is made, they'll store it just behind the main gate before it's hauled off to the armory. There should be plenty enough to blow the doors clean off their hinges.
Not that simple.
Hold on. Durban is one of the heaviest fortified prisons in the country. It seems we have our own way in, but I'm not so sure about our way out. If you round out the prisoners fast enough, you shouldn't have much trouble leading them right out the front door. And if reinforcements arrive? Durban's got a few tricks up its iron sleeves, smaller hatches you should be able to access once you're inside. If you give me a scroll, I can sketch them out for you. And what about Tiana? I know my sister. If you get away, she won't pursue. She followed her orders to the word inside the prison, but once you're out and running, you're no longer her problem.
That's it.
We can't let those people die. If we hesitate to save them, we may as well have never come back. I agree. If we strike fast with plans to escape, we run very little risk. I'll get you out, and if I might add one thing, I know you can't guarantee anything if you can't avoid it. Please don't hurt Tiana. She never wanted to be in this position. We'll do everything we can to make sure your sister remains unharmed. Thank you for bringing this to us, Ilia. I know it can't happen easy.
Right away.
We should prepare quickly. I pray the executions have not already begun. Oh my goodness. You got executions to deal with now? What spawns do we have? Alright, let's read these spawns and then we'll save it there for the night. Alright, you and Garrick. Faust, I don't mean any disrespect by it, of course, but what on terror compelled you to pack yourself into that barrel? Good question.
Right.
Right, so I'd imagine it has an equally good answer. I just like the way it smelled on the inside. This guy looks kind of crazy. Really?
You think?
No, of course not. Are you kidding me? I had somewhere to be. Somewhere to be. That's right. And you're still with us instead of wherever you were going because... You're trying to get rid of me, aren't you? No, not before I understand what you're about, at least. That's a fool's errand, my friend.
Hardly.
You really think you've got such an uncrackable shell? Listen very carefully, buddy, because I'm gonna say this once. Are you listening?
I'm all in.
Yes, false. I am an enigma. I've never been truly comprehended and never will be. My mere existence is a... If you knew the true form of the beings with whom you converse, you would tremble and... He is a Chunibyo. Oh my goodness. Does he have something sealed within his right arm? Somehow I doubt that. And be grateful I've chosen to be merciful and shield your eyes from my true form.
You're really something.
I think I'm grateful for that all the same.
Definitely.
There we go. That's more like it. He is a Chunibyo. 8th grade delusion syndrome. Irving, when we entered that temple in the Weald, did you feel sick? I felt stifled, as if from the humid air, there was something far more oppressive at the root of it. Yes, precisely. When that poison was released, I hardly noticed a change. I was already nauseous. I knew I couldn't have been the only one who felt it, but I had to be sure. What do you make of it? Well, the guide is the obvious source. Can you decipher anything about it?
Perhaps.
The closer I get to it, the stranger I feel. When I close my eyes around it, I think I see the features of a face, though I can't be sure if I'm really seeing something or it's just my imagination. What does a face look like? Ancient, but young at the same time. Its eyes are closed, but it seems to be speaking. Does it appear human? Elven? It's hard to say, difficult to describe at all really. I just see it. For all we know, it really could be my imagination. It could be. I only hope our concerns about it stem from our imaginations.
Hold on.
It can't entirely. At least that's not a hypothesis that can coexist with the warning your father gave us. No, you're right. But it is possible that the worst outcome has already been avoided. Let's hope that's the case. You have a gift for soul magic, Elias. So I've been told. That's a blessing that comes at a great price. I'm sure the gods require it of you time and again before the day is done. Then may I use it honorably for the good of all. I trust that you will. So what is soul magic, seriously? Marrow home. I like it. It's accurate to the point. And what is that, marrow home or marrow hold? And yet it has some charm. Well chosen, my friend.
Yep.
Yeah, thanks. It sort of just came to me when we were standing around trying to figure out what to call it. A bolt of inspiration then. Have you considered taking up poetry? Might suit you.
Are you sure?
Maybe. I think Corvin wants me to do it.
Right.
I'm sure he does. Be careful what you choose to share with him. I have the feeling it'll all end up in some book. You think he wants to publish all of our secrets? I'm not sure he can help it. Writing's in his blood. Comes as easily as thinking for some. I'll never understand it. That definitely would have been handy back at the academy. I often thought the same.
You were really
You know, Alden, I'm sorry I ever doubted you. You've become a mage of impressive prowess in the span it takes most to learn how to form their first spell. You should be very proud.
Huh?
You doubted me? I actually never knew that. And I'm embarrassed to admit it, but it's true. I'm not usually one to offer much advice, but let me say this. Never take someone else's doubt to mean that you ought to doubt yourself. Instead, see it as an opportunity to exploit an error in their judgment, or a challenge to strengthen you. That's one thing I wish I had heard long before I discovered it. I'll try to remember that if I start to doubt myself. Very good. I hope you'll find it serves you well. This relationship is starting to get better. Sophia, do you have a moment? Oh, Monroe, sorry, am I bothering you again? No. I just have some questions. They're about your ferret. Sure, what do you want to know?
Explain.
Do you know if he's capable of comprehending language? Human language? Oh, absolutely. I tell him all kinds of things.
Naturally.
Surely, but does he appear to actually understand? Yep, I can tell him to do a handstand or dance and he does it right away. He's basically a little child with a couple extra legs. What are you thinking? I've been doing a little reading into experimental magic. Much of it is stuff of legends, but I've heard about spells with the capability of transforming humans into animals. What? You think Butter could have been a human once? And now he's just trapped in a little ferret's body?
Naturally.
I won't rule it out. Perhaps if you'd only allow me to run a few experiments...
Pine
Oh,
cones.
no you don't. Nuh-uh. You're not getting close to my Butter.
Fool.
Sophia has some sense. I've never seen a ferret behave this way. He may be a spy. For all you know, he's reporting our every move to our enemies. Have some sense? You're the one telling me my ferret used to be a human. Besides, he never leaves my sight. If he were reporting to anyone, I'd know about it. Very well. You believe me then? I can see I'm getting nowhere trying to explain my thoughts to you. Good. Glad we agree on that. And I mean it, Monroe. If he leaves my sight, I'll know about it. Yes, I'm sure. I like Monroe. He's funny. He takes himself way too seriously, and that's what makes him funny. Impressive craftsmanship, Vesta. I didn't take you for a seamstress.
I'm afraid not.
You'd be right not to. This is amateur work. I've hardly improved since my father first taught me. And what's this here? I trimmed for Samara's hood. In my time in Aramore, I tried to learn the pattern of their craft. The designs are quite intricate.
Certainly.
Yes, I studied their geometric architecture extensively. Of course you have. Nothing surprises you anymore, does it? On the contrary, Corvin, you're full of surprises. I suppose that's what I've gotten used to. A woman of self-contained paradoxes. That sounds a lot better than cracked in the head. Speaking of surprises, I suspect some of my prayers of late have been misplaced. Oh? Our priestess having a crisis of faith? Her priestess is discovering the almighty hand of Solaric has been striking down foes all around her. Or at least not as consistently as the quick-bladed Corvin Gulliver.
Interesting.
Ah, I see. Perhaps you're not wrong to thank Solaric. Have you considered I might be the answer to your prayers? Wouldn't that just go right to your head? It would be my greatest honor to serve the gods. For your sake, I hope the gods don't understand sarcasm.
I'm sure of it.
Oh, I'm sure they do. And I do think I'm better off hoping they also have a sense of humor. Well, if my life's any evidence, they certainly have that. Yes, I believe they do. I honestly like Corvin. He's a funny guy. I do like a lot, I do like Brooke as well. Marion is like here and there. I really like Sia though. Garrick and Lincoln. Alright, Lincoln. Sir. How's that?
Good man.
Unexpected spot of decency. Excellent. You're welcome. Now let me ask you a question. Is it about your training? I've kept a close eye on your performance, and I'd say you're coming along quite well. I appreciate it, but no, it's actually more of a hypothetical. I've never found much use for such things, but I imagine you've made up your mind asking about it regardless.
Right.
That's right. We're getting to know each other so well. Isn't it wonderful? Is that your question? No. Alright, so you're a man of honor, aren't you, Lincoln?
Indeed.
I strive to be. Very good. Now let's imagine you're escorting a handful of kids to escape a siege. You see a guard ahead on the road and tell the kids to hide in the bush. The guard spots you and asks if there's anyone with you. Do you lie in order to keep the children safe, or do you hand them over? Neither. I was not trained to prevail by treachery.
Are you sure?
Then what would you do?
With honor.
Stand my ground and fight. Suppose the guard had a small army with him. All the same.
You're really something.
Foolish, but consistent at least. I have to leave you that. Well, suppose I lie. The guard may choose to dump me regardless and search the area. Then I've stained my honor. And for what? It's a grave error to think that we have control over anything beyond our own conduct. I'm not sure I agree, but I suppose that's something I hadn't thought of. It's good that you've taken an interest in such things, Garrick. Matters of right judgment. These are thoughts worthy of the mind. What a relief. My commanding officer finally approves of my thoughts. Perhaps I've earned a short release from my kitchen duties? Yes, perhaps you have.
Well, what do you know?
There's that smile. I told you, just a matter of time. In this case, it seems you were right, regrettably. I knew it. They were going to ease into each other like that. I knew it. And that's everyone. That's it. We're going to save it right there. And that is where we'll call it for tonight, everyone. So with that said, my name is Kuovatis. I'm going to probably do some reorganizing of my inventory here because that's a lot of aspects. But otherwise, I hope you all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, and evening. With that said, I hope you all take care.